Good morning and welcome to the Pre-Market Live Show. Today is Tuesday, March 25th, and I hope everybody's having a great morning. The heat map just changed over. I'll switch over to that, but all information presented here is for educational and informational purposes only. It's not intended as financial advice, so always do your due diligence. Here you go. Take a look at it. It's not exactly hopping yet, but let's see what's going to happen here. It looks more flat, and NVIDIA is down, and we will see what's happening, but Tesla looks like it's up, and you want to see something that's up. TNON, this is why you listen to the live show each day, each morning and night right here. Holy cow, 158 to 350. We spelled this one out last night, over 100% right there. So there you go with TNON. And we did talk about, I actually told you, it actually popped up on FinViz too. Look at that. It's like up 254% because it was moving yesterday a little bit, and it doesn't show it moving there. It doesn't look like. So yeah, TNON. And remember, I was going through showing you guys, it ran from $4 to 125 one morning. I was showing you guys, and I said, I don't think it's going to go to 125 tomorrow, but it's going to run. And there you go. There's your run, guys. So boom, there you are with TNON. And let's get cruising right through the market and see what's going on with our Jolie's jumpers. I hope everybody's doing well this morning. People hopping on. How are you this morning? And here we go. Let's see APDN. And I'm telling you, this thing is getting set up. It was moving yesterday, just rocking and rolling. We talked about it. That 80-cent area was a good look down there. We'll see what it's doing. It looks like it's at 206 right now, and it is that yesterday? That's today. It closed right around there. It closed at 219, and it's at 206. So it did pull back a hair. And again, it's getting set up right here. If it does dip down, you know where the bottoms are on that. So keep an eye on it. The DJT was moving, and there you are. Remember, I said Trump media was looking much better. Well, I would say that's why, huh? It was moving yesterday, and there you go. It's jumped up there a little more today, 23.35 to 24.08, and it's at 22.83 now, so it's actually pulling back, but it's in that channel looking much better, just like Fun and a ton of other ones. So that is good. And IMTE, this one went blasting yesterday, and obviously it pulled back a little bit. We'll see what it's going to do, but yeah, yesterday 94 to 223, we're all over that one too, and it's at 150 right now, so we'll see. It's just pulling back, like I said, but it could have a little more run up. You see it pulling back there, and we'll see what it wants to do. And that MLGO did not look bad early. I think it was still trying to move. It was in the 14s at one point. It's still up in the top, and we'll see how it gets if it gets turned around right here. But it's at 1330 right now, and it was only 1496. I thought it was up there this morning, and so yeah, there you go. And yesterday it was up into the 16s. It was running like crazy right there. So that is your MLGO, and I would look at it to see if it can stay into the top and have a little bit of a run. It doesn't look like the market's exactly that green, so they're not running hardcore. I thought it would be more green after yesterday, but we'll look at it. And here is our OCEA, and it was moving yesterday as well. We went over it a few times last night, but you had that run up, and today it's just opened up at a little down 3%, nothing crazy, and it looks like it's still trying to stair step up. We'll see how today treats us and what's going on right there. And PLRZ, if I could type it in right here, let's see. It was running up yesterday, PLRZ. Let's see what it's doing this morning. There you go. It did run up a little higher today, 84 to 104. It's back to 64. So a lot of action goes on at 4 a.m., guys. I'm not going to lie. And STFS, remember I was saying we were looking at it yesterday, ran up, and I said it did look good. There you go. It was running up this morning as well. I saw that one this morning. And let's see, it ran yesterday 96 to 177. It closed at 141. And today it opened at 160, got up to 167, but it's at 123. Keep an eye on this. Star Fashion Culture looking good, and we were looking at it last night, and that's good. TNON we already went through, and that one's way up there. Look at that thing, guys, and that is a blaster. That's a Jolie's jumper as it's just cruising up even higher as we're just going right there. You see the candle wicking, and it is at 368, 369, and it's just cruising around right there. So that's TNON right there, and we had that perfectly. TRSG, that's why I'm telling you, you listen to the live show and you're up early, you can now these things. And this guy was running up yesterday. We did not see this one. TRSG was not on our radar, but this one did run pretty nice, 103 to $3, closed at 185. Today it opened at 175, and it's sitting at that 185, so not looking bad right there. And we were all over this one too, VVPR, Vivo Power, and look at that bad boy running up here, and it ran from what, 129, I'll tell you, VVPR. And it did run yesterday from 118 to 436, and this morning it's 331. It's at 307, and again, that's a huge spike, but it doesn't look too bad. It's still in the top, so you might get it to run up some more. And there you go at your Jolie's jumpers. Thank you very much, Asian Jolie. And we'll jump right into our laptop lowdowns right here. So let me just take a look at these, and we'll see what the lion's doing. I know it's it reverse splits real soon. I forget exactly which day it is, but I know it's written down. Is it today the 20? Isn't it tomorrow? Maybe the 26th. Hold on, I'll look real quick. Yeah, the 26th, so it'll be like tomorrow. And ADTX, let's look at that one. That one was a runner for us. And let's see, it was just kind of pulling back a little bit. And honestly, just following that pattern, it's pulling back to try to roll off is what it looks like. So we'll keep an eye on that ADTX and this AREB we've been watching. And it hasn't been ready yet. And I'll keep an eye on it today. Maybe it tries to bounce up here, guys. It looks like it's much better. And it does have a reverse split coming up, though. That's right. So we were going to pay attention to that. I just saw it on there. So we will pay attention to that. But I'm telling you, just keep an eye on it and see. I don't necessarily like them before they reverse split because they don't seem to bounce. They get set up. So we'll keep an eye on that AREB, and we'll watch that one because that'll be one of them ones that pops as it reverse splits right there. And ATXI, look at that big dip right there. Holy cow, that was looking pretty good. And then it took a nice dip. ATXI, let's see. Let me see what it's up to here. And it doesn't seem to have yet today's date. It was yesterday's date, and it's just kind of running around, but it did take that big dip. It looks like it like dipped down on this day, and that stopped on like March 18th. I'm not sure. Maybe it went OTC actually, and mine would pick it up. Ecor, this is definitely a good one to keep an eye on if I type it in correctly. Holy cow, what's Eco up to? Since I can't type in Ecor, this one is getting set up, guys. Let it pull back. This is Eco. I don't even know what the heck. I'm not even going to attempt that name right there. And what the heck does that even say? Oakiness Eco Tankers or something. But yeah, look at it in that channel, almost like that Pac-Man style again. Seeing a few of these like this where it's chomping up on it and coming down, but they seem to be popping out. And these grease shipping ones, that's why we have to go through them ones. That's what that TOPS is, TOPS. Well, it used to be. It's oil and gas, but I'm pretty sure it's a shipping one, if I remember correctly, unless they changed, but that's what it used to be. Top Ships. And yeah, there you go with that one. So there you go. Ecor, definitely want to keep an eye on. GNLN, let's see what this is doing down here, way down there. We looked at this last night, as a matter of fact, with that dip, and we'll keep an eye on it. It might want to get rolled off of that MACD, so let's keep an eye on that one right now. And good old HIT's been down there, and we'll take a look at HIT and see what that's up to, because that one's been a nice dip and pull back. Let's see what it's up to right now. Anything. I'm trying to get that. There we go. And it's not really doing a whole lot today, 0%. So we'll keep an eye on HIT. But again, one of them ones that has that big fish hook, and they take a little bit to set up. So we'll watch it. F. Where do I look? F. I'm looking at like the third letter. HYFM. Hydro Farm Holdings. And here you are. It was trying to curl up. Look, it didn't get through right there, and a little bit of bounce back. Let's see where that 20's at, coming down. And I mean, it doesn't look terrible, but we'll just watch it pull back right here since it didn't want to get through. We know some of them are breaking that cycle and that pattern, so, but we know that they curl up, curl down. It's still keeping that cycle. This isn't a downward trend, that's for sure. KBSX. Let me see. Yeah, that one, I don't know. That one might do the same thing and bounce down off the MACD and dip harder. And LGMK right here, good old logic, Mark. Let's see what you're up to because it came down a level. And let's see if it can do anything. It was moving this morning, it looks like 11 to 16. There you go, guys. Logic Mark, it's one that we've been watching, and that cruised up today. You wouldn't know by looking at this. It doesn't say a thing, but it does. It did move this morning. You know it. This thing's accurate. So Logic Mark got up there to 16 today, got right to the 20 just about. So there you are with Logic Mark and MOVE right here. Good old Movano, and let's see, it is curling up right now, and MOVE looks much better. It looks like it wants to move, so we'll keep an eye on that. It could be moving up right there for Movano, and then NTCL, Net Class Technologies, dipping down, and that one's looks like it's going to be coming down some more. Yeah, look at that dip. So keep an eye on that. We'll see when it gets down into that 7 area, possibly into the 6s down there. And let's take a look at ONCO. And we'll look at this one, this biotech company we've been watching and just kind of basing out down here. Let's see what it wants to do. It looks like it's trying to get set up. Let's see. We'll see what it wants to do. Like I said, it looks like it ran up a little bit yesterday, up to that 14.5. And they run around as they get set up. It's still in the basement. It's curled through, but not giving you that look like it's exactly ready yet. So we'll have to keep an eye on it. And PLUT, let's see what Plutus Financial. This one looks like a brand new one into the basement. This one might be a good one to keep an eye on. PLUT. And look at that dip there yesterday from $3 to $2.26. It's at 263. So we will keep an eye on PLUT. Let me write that down right there so I can remember. RNAZ, I just want to look at it today, see if it's pulling back real quick. RNAZ, isn't this one doing the old they announced an offering the other night, Sunday night at 11 o'clock. They have an offering 11 p.m. Like, what the hell is that? That's crazy. So we'll have to keep an eye on this thing and see, but it was getting set up. It ran for us, and we were looking to see if it wanted to go again. Then they had an offering, so you got to be careful of them. That's so good. SOWG is so good of a pullback into the basement, so that might be a good one. That's a good one to keep an eye on. Not ready, obviously, and we had this one before. We were probably looking at this back here. It hadn't been recently. I don't remember exactly when, but we were definitely looking at so good there for a while. And STBX, that's Starbucks. Let's see, it's starting to get in that right spot right there. So keep an eye on this STBX. If I type it in right, STBX. And let's see what it's up to. And that is today's date. It's at 21.5. It's actually at 20.5. So it came down. And that's where you're at. But I'm telling you, look at this thing getting to be in the right spot right there to try to move. And there you are with that one. And VRPX. Let's see. That one just recently split up. And let's take a look at it. VRPX here. And yeah, I mean, it's going to try to curl up. We'll keep an eye on it. I'll look at it today. It might have a few days to base out there and get ready. And ZYXI, yeah. And this one's a big old fish hookup. And we'll take a look at this one. It could be a good one right there. ZYXI, there you go. It looks like it's trying to bottom out there at that 241. It's at 255 right now. So we'll keep an eye on that, see as a fish hooks up. And there you go with your laptop lowdowns and your Jolie's jumpers right there. So thank you very much for them. And let's see what our market looks like and see what you guys want to look like. And yeah, TNON just went awesome today. From last night, it went crazy. FST up, what, 10%. RNAZ's up a little bit. AREB's up a little bit, it looks like. And the Lion Group, so there are like 3 of them that are literally like maybe KBSX, maybe, I don't know, but the other 3 are definitely reverse splitting or doing it or just doing it. SUNE, this one's looking good. We went over it last night, and I'm telling you, this one's getting set up as well. You can see it getting curled up right there. So that one's looking good. Timio or something. Sorry if I butchered your name, but that's what it looked like real quick. And yeah, they're looking good. Let me see what else is going on over here. And yeah, 4 a.m. is the time to trade, guys. It is crazy. I'm not going to lie. And so yeah, you got to like set up your Webull account for that thing and just go nutty. And Top Ships is a Greece-based company that owns and operates tanker vessels worldwide. So there you go. And yeah, they definitely, like I said, I knew that they were a Greece shipping company, but yeah, they as of December 31st, 2023, its fleet consisted of 9 vessels with a total capacity of 1.435, 1,435,000 deadweight tons. And so there you are, big old fleet right there for Top Ship. And like I said, we're gonna have to look at them. I'll check them out today, them Greece shipping ones, because they seem to be looking good. And let's see what our SPY and everybody are up to real quick. It's a little bit flat, nothing real crazy going on here. So let's see what's happening with our SPY. It's just up 40 cents. It's still holding right there and not looking bad, honestly. So we'll see what's up. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad right there, I must say. Obviously, you know they can pull back, but it doesn't look bad. It's just a little bit flat. Let's look at Apple. It's down 3 cents, sitting on that support line right there. Your 20 is coming down, and let's see, it's hitting that MACD. Most of them been kind of crossing through. Let's look at it and see. Maybe it bounces off and comes down for one more try. So we'll keep an eye on Apple today and see, because if it does, it'll be a good spot. Amazon's up here, not looking bad. It's down a penny. And yeah, Amazon does not look bad. We established that before it started to really run up down here, that it was starting to really look good right there. So that was Amazon. And here's our Google, and that is up 67 cents. And another one we established was looking good and trying to move down there. So right down in here, and that is on that 20 and wants to get running up. So yeah, they don't look bad at all. And Meta, this one's up a little bit, and this one's trying to push up. And I'm telling you, Zuck's got it going on, guys. He's changed his appearance and all, and the guy's website, his stock is going nuts. I guess his website too, with Facebook or whatever, Meta it's called. And but yeah, here you go. He's got all kinds of good stuff happening, because you can see it wants to run back up, and it's going to go into its all-time highs again. So keep an eye on that Meta right there. We look at it every day, twice a day, and more than that. Microsoft right here. It was trying to do something yesterday. Like I said, it didn't know what it wanted to do, and we'll see what it wants to do today. It's just kind of hanging out right there, and it's in that channel, so it should be safe, I would assume. That's what it looks like anyway, unless something terrible, they announce some bad news or something and the thing comes dipping down hard. But yeah, it's just kind of hanging out right there. And good old NVIDIA is down a little bit, and nothing real crazy, and NVIDIA just looks more flat than anything. So here you are, look at that, look, 120 and 120.74, and that's where it's at. So it's open, and now it's moving around a little bit, but yeah, it's ran up a hour, came down one, and it's just hanging out in that channel. So that's what you're getting a look at, and there you go with them. And then our Tesla is up another 353, and it looks pretty good. It's hitting that 200 day, so maybe we have a little bit of pullback here, so just look for that. But other than that, yeah, you might have a little bit of pullback right there. Nothing crazy, I don't think, and Tesla will be getting set up, so keep an eye on Tesla right there. And that's our Mag 7, and let's keep an eye and see what's going on with the rest of these big cappers real quick. We'll just take a quick look at AMC. It's just hanging out. It is in a good spot, though, I'll tell you that. Look at it, just hanging out right there. And GameStop is another one, just chilling right there, hanging out, waiting to get moving. So you do have a little bit of setup period on some of them, but definitely looking much better than the other day. And Chewy just disappeared right there. And another one just hanging out, and they have earnings coming up. That's tomorrow. Didn't GameStop have them today? GME. Yeah, I think they are today, the 25th. So, yeah, GameStop's earnings are today, so we'll keep an eye on that one. And Chewy right there. And how about that Unity? Actually, look at this one. Let me see, because that's 20s over and the 50s coming under it. Let me take a look. And it is getting set up into this channel. It'll get rocking and rolling again, too. So that Unity's not looking bad right there. We'll keep an eye back on that one. And how about Netflix? This one's been looking good. It's down $1. And again, just getting set up, guys. So Netflix looking good right there. I must say it's going to get cruising some more. Everyone loves their Netflix. And AVGO, let's look at some semiconductors. It's down 60 cents. It was cruising right there, trying to get into that channel. Just a little bit of pullback. Nothing crazy. Let it roll back off the MACD is what it looks like to get into that channel, and it should be pretty good. It has that support down here. So we'll keep an eye on these and see what they want to do. MU made that crazy move yesterday, just kind of caught itself, and it isn't looking bad right there. It's keeping itself, look at it, it's holding itself up to roll off that MACD, so maybe today might be a little bit flatter setup day, and they still get moving. They still look good. TSM still up, looking good right there, and yeah, it wants to get up to that 194, so that's TSM. And let's see what else is going on right here. SMCI, that one's just pulled back a little bit. That's getting set up as well. So maybe a flat day or so, another setup day, but it was looking good. They got where they needed to be, and they're holding AMDs up a little bit. We knew that was going up some more. And let's look at QCOM here. QCOM. Up 24 cents. That's looking good right there. And how about Intel? INTC, that's not looking bad. It's right on top of that line, so it should try to get curled off and rolling back up. So Intel looking pretty good at the moment to get set up. And that PayPal, that one's just been getting set up down here, ran back up into that channel right there. And let's see, yeah, it's just kind of hanging out. We'll see if it wants to pull back at all, but it is just chilling right now at the moment. And good old Snow is going up and look pretty good, so keep an eye on Snow, because that is not looking bad to get moving as well there, Snowflake. And how about Dell? Good old Dell is just hanging out. They're all just hanging out today, just a little bit flat as the market is. And just kind of waiting to see what they want to do today, and if this 20 wants to really roll them up, or do they want to pull back a little bit. Now they're getting to be in that channel where they can be controlled too, so it's easier to control them in that channel than it is anything else, so you might see them stay in there. PLTR up a little bit. We knew that was going to be cruising. Sophie, we knew this was going to be moving. It looks like it could be down just a couple cents, yeah, but nothing crazy in that channel getting set up for Sophie. And good old Mara, that one's down, but these things were perfect yesterday. And again, these things, look at it, just getting set up beautifully. So you can see things are getting rocking and rolling in the right direction right now. And it's just a matter of when they want to send out that tweet or mention something, because everything hangs over on the news, and you got to be paying attention at every minute. And I can't seem to type in riot there. There we go. But yeah, and that channel looks good, and everything's a huge reaction in the news. So it is one of them things where you just got to pay attention, and you know the market's going to react to whatever's going on, and it is going to get, something's going to happen, because you can see that. And that CleanSpark was up yesterday, down 8 cents in that channel as well. And also MicroStrategy was way up yesterday and still setting up right here. So there you go, good old strategy. Look at that thing, it's getting set up. So yeah, you know Bitcoin's getting set up and everybody else, so looking good right there. And speaking of Bitcoin, it's at 87,336, and Solana's at 142. Ethereum's at 2,070, and Ripple's at 244. And Cardano's at 76 cents right there. And let's see what else is going on. Doge is at 18, and I'll jump on here and just look at the Bitcoin chart and see what it's up to. See what's going on here. BTC USD, come on, there we are. And it's just in that channel, just hanging out, just like everything else, just getting ready again for like that news, that tweet, or something's going to be happening, guys. It's getting set up. Solana, look at it, getting set up right there. I guarantee Ripple is too, because it was getting set up yesterday. Ethereum, same look right there, but Ripple, on the other hand, was getting set up. USD. And let's see, good old Ripple. And yeah, Watson could pull back in here. We'll keep an eye on Ripple today and see. And again, they're just getting set up and getting ready to rock and roll. So we will be watching them for sure. And I'll keep you posted on that. And gold right here, let's see, it's just getting set up right now to run higher. Look at it. Just remember, we knew it was hitting that resistance and had some pullback. And let's see, it did cross down. Let me see, it might pull itself right back up. Nah, but it'll probably cross itself right back up with better momentum right there. So that's what it looks like. And that CDE is a Core mining, and Laptop Travel's been giving us this one, and it's been setting up right here. Look at that bad boy looking good. So keep an eye on that one. And they are a gold miner of some sort. I'm not sure what they do, but they do something. And let's look at the NUG and JNUG, because the miners have been doing really well. It's just pulling back at the moment to set back up and go up. So there you go at NUG. And also JNUG right here. So yeah, just a little bit of pullback, and watch for it to try to roll off that MACD. So there we are. And here we go. Come before the storm. So, or the calm before the storm. There you go. And I agree, Luis Rodriguez. You're about to see these things get rocking and rolling for sure. Let me take a look and see if I missed anything. SYTA, we were looking at that one the other day, and it was looking good. It's up there. Remember, I told you, keep your eye on this one. There's so many of them. Look at that thing getting set up. I do like that one. Equity Trader tagged me on that one, and a bunch of people, but yeah, we were already on that one as well. And how about Grek? Greece has been doing good, you say? So let's look at it. GREK, and yeah, I would say Greece is in good shape running up to that top. So that is, I guess, their fund. And yeah, global MSCI Greece ETF, GREK, and yeah, looking pretty good right there, running back up. So yeah, Greece doing pretty good, I would say. And let's take a look and see what the market looks like at the moment. And just a little bit flat, nothing too crazy, guys. It could get turned around, the video's down like a hair. And so yeah, nothing really wild right there. I mean, look, 75 cents. We're not talking about anything crazy. And the SPY is up now. And like I said, it did look good to me. So I think we could be cruising again. So we'll keep an eye on that as well. And I'll keep you guys posted today. I think we're looking pretty good. Let's take a look at MDB. That one, that Mongo one. This one's getting set up, guys. So keep an eye on this. MDB. Looking pretty good to get running up into that channel at least. And that C-Pop, we'll keep an eye on that today. That thing was trying to get set up right there. I don't know if it's moving at the moment, but look at it right. Let's see. Yeah, it's not moving at the moment. Today is the 25th. We'll keep an eye on that C-Pop. Looked like it was trying to get set up right there. And that HIMS wasn't looking too bad. That looks like it's trying to get set up as well. And I think we looked at STFS, and it was already up. We talked about it. And also this BULZ, guys, keep an eye on this 3 times leverage. It does look pretty good right now, and so do the rest of the Mag 7. So I would keep an eye on BULZ right there. And yeah, 250% on Tuesday morning, and you got it there, G. That's why you listen to the live shows. I'm telling you, we now everything. And again, you can't, it's at 350%. Well, you're right, 250, because it was running up yesterday, absolutely 100%, and they don't show it. But from yesterday's run up into today, it is up, it's up like 189% right there from its open. And there you go. I mean, we nailed this thing over 200%, just cruising along right there. So there you go, guys. TNON, and literally just went over it last night for you guys, and boom, it's cruising along. So that is why you listen to the live show, because look at what goes on right here. And you can really look at that thing like just flying up there. I mean, we're just moving along over 210% this morning. And yeah, just a beauty right there. And again, I literally went over it last night, said it went from $4 to 125 a different morning. Said it wasn't going to do that, but it was going to run. And I'd say we've nailed that pretty well. And there you go. So POAI up a little bit right there. Keep an eye on that one. And our STFS. And yeah, that's what that looks like, that SYTA. Let's see. Investors await consumer confidence data. So I was thinking maybe I was going to ask Luis Rodriguez, is there anything coming out today? Because the market looks a little bit flat there. So maybe there's some kind of reports coming out. I was kind of assuming there might be something because of that look. But then again, it's just a setup period. But I meant to say that to Luis Rodriguez. So I'm glad that said that because I'm not sure. But there could be. He always knows. And the stock futures are a little changed after major averages post back-to-back gains, and why Tom Lee says a face-ripping stock market rally may have started, and tech stock momentum is hiding behind the cloud of tariffs. And again, that's what I've been telling you guys exactly what's going on. So we do know everything happening in the market. That's for sure. We're definitely on point and up to date with any trend or anything happening there. So there we are with that one. And let's see what's going on. Like I said, the SPY, we did our big caps and everything else. I think we got to everything. We did our Jolie's jumpers, our laptop lowdowns. We looked at crypto. It's just hanging out there. We did our big cap list and everything else. And let me just look at the scanners real quick, see what's happening. We do know our TNON is like flying up there big time. It's over $5 right now. Is it? It ran up to 606, and it's at 5 something. So yeah, look at this thing just flying, guys. And let's see what else is going on. BON, I remember that ran up. There you go. There's our buddy Mullen. Look at that thing moving today. I think everybody stays away from that. And LGMK was moving up. Like I said, we did see it popped up this morning, but you wouldn't know from the FinViz look. And this DMN we've been looking at, STFS, we saw was looking good. FFAI, Faraday. Let's see what that's doing, up 16 cents, and it's just kind of moving. I'll take a look at that real quick and see. Yeah, I mean, it jumped up. I don't know if it's making a crazy move there, but it did jump up a little bit. And that's the MicroStrategy, and that might be just hanging out today. MLGO, that was just sitting there. It's still in the top, though. Keep an eye on it. And that BTOG, we've been watching it get set up. And nothing else real crazy right there. So that's what that looks like. I'll look over here real quick. And TNON and the same ones that we just looked at. How about this HWH? I remember we were looking at it. Looks like it's down a little bit. POAI, there you go with that one. Wasn't that just on the list the other day too? Or we saw it on here or something, and our VVPR ran yesterday. So I'd say we see everything, know what's going on. That's what your market looks like. And thank you, Luis Rodriguez. At 8:40 a.m., the Fed governor speaks, and then at 9, the S&P case something, the Schiller Home Price Index. And then at 9:05, the New York Fed president will open. And then there you go. There's the consumer confidence at 10 a.m. and new home sales. So there we are with that. And I think I actually never click on these. I don't even know if there's more stuff on it. No, that's all it says. Okay. So there we are with that one. And so yeah, there you go. I'll tweet that out so you guys know what's going on. Whoop, I tried to tweet it out. I don't even know what I just did on my page. Anyway, I'll figure that out in a minute. And I'll get that out to you. But there you go. I would say that's a pretty good pre-market review. We know what's going on. And again, you listen to the live shows. We do them. That's why we do them at the times. And we know exactly what's going on every single day. And then I update you during the daytime. And if you have a question or want to see anything, hit me up, shoot me a comment or a DM or whatever. And, I'll take a look at anything. So there you go for today. And we'll keep an eye on it. And like I said, it's just a little bit flat. We'll see what these reports coming out today are. I don't know how crazy they're going to be, but that's all. And TNON just blasting off for us. So I'd say that's a great one again. Another 4 a.m.er that went crazy. What's it at right now? We'll end the show on that. And there you go. Look at that thing. Ran up to 606. You're at 469. I mean, these things run around like crazy, and they'll probably run back up and get nutty. So keep an eye on that TNON today as it's running around. And there you are, everybody. I would say that's a good pre-market review. And I would say have a great day. Be sure to trade smart and lock in those profits. I'll keep you guys posted. Let me know if you guys want to see anything. And of course, all information presented here is for educational and informational purposes only. It's not intended as financial advice. Always do your due diligence. Goodbye. Good luck. See you later. And have a great day, everybody.